recalled for me a moment when I used to teach at the seminary on proclamation. And it sits on one line: James, the son of Alphaeus and Thaddeus. It's ahead of its time. There's a comma there that one should not miss. But I really wanted to speak more on the first reading. You may have heard that a little learning can be a dangerous thing. In fact, I might have said that in one of my homilies here. And it's here happening again. When the Lord notices, or kind of through the prophet Isaiah, calls them back, creates the pretext for why they ought to be called back. Well, the more abundant their fruit, the more altars they build. The more productive the land, the more sacred pillars they set up. One might say, what's wrong with that? They want to give thanks. They're building altars. But God sees into the heart, which obviously the reader does not see. Because the next line says, their heart is false. Now they pay for their guilt. God shall break down their altars and destroy their sacred pillars. One wonders, what is it about Israel now? Is this prosperity causing them to, yes, give thanks to God, but also give thanks to God in their own terms? Are they beginning to define who God is for them, so that they may worship this God? While He has revealed Himself to them, they've kind of started to say, well, this is who you are to us. And let us create the ways in which we will give thanks to you, as opposed perhaps to the way God would want them to express these things. Sometimes that happens in our own growth as persons, with a little more experience, learning, whether it's academic learning or learning from experience. We're willing to take a few more risks. Right? We know that when we are children. Well, the very young ones, they don't realize they're taking risks. They go wherever they want. At some point, some learning occurs. Oh, I should stay close to mom or dad or whatever I feel is comfortable and secure. But then after a while, you realize, well, I can wait out a little more, take a few more chances here and there. I'm safe. And then a few more, and we meet people other than the family, make friends. In a few more years, and we stay out later than usual. At some point in life, we would even give ourselves over to somebody else, as happens in marriage, and face an unknown future together. And so over time, we begin to take these risks away from family and home life, things that are safe and secure. Sometimes that happens in our relationship with God. We take risks and say, well, it's enshrined in Scripture. God doesn't seem to punish, so I'll wait a little more into this, I don't know, not so holy activity, before we even call it sin. Okay, I'm still feeling blessed, so God must be happy with what I'm doing. And then we begin to define what is holy and what is laudable in the eyes of God. And before we know it, we've made ourselves the master of our own lives. And we've lost that part of childhood that seeks to stay close to home, to parents. Which makes me wonder, is it really faith? Well, it is faith certainly, but more than faith, I think, is it the fact that Maria Goretti was a child that caused her to cling to what she knows is good and right. To not just give in to however it is that she was enticed by her assailant. But no, to hold on to what she knew was right and good. And being a child, she did not forget that. In what ways